So, if you're anything like me and you're a Christian and you're wondering, is the path that I'm on honoring God? Is it in His will? How do we know if it's in His will? And I want to share with you a really good story, and it's in the chapter of Joshua, chapter 5. And I love it. Joshua is about to attack the city of Jericho. He and his army are just standing outside their walls. Joshua has filled in for Moses, who has sadly passed, and he's leading the Israelites into the promised land. And he's city by city taking it over, right? With God's guidance, his commands. And I want to break it down in three parts, all right? So I'm not going to be long, so bear with me. In the first part, Joshua sees this man stood opposite him, and it says, his sword drawn in his hand. Many believe this to be God, perhaps, or Jesus before he came. But this man is stood there with his sword drawn, and instantly Joshua is thinking, whose side is this man on, right? We would be thinking the exact same. Is this man on the side of Jericho? Is he defending the city, or is he joining my side? Is he joining my army, Joshua's army? Whose side is this man on? So Joshua asks, are you for us or for our adversaries, our enemies, right? And the man says, no, but as commander of the Lord's army, I have now come. The man says, neither. I'm on neither side. I've come neither side. I have come as commander of the Lord's army, right? This man, this what this tells us is that God doesn't join sides. God doesn't, he doesn't take this person's side or that person's side. It's about us. We are there to take his side. God is not here to join sides. He came to see Joshua to make sure Joshua is aligned on God's will, aligned with God's command. We think that it's about, oh, is God going to bless this? Is God going to bless that? No. Are we blessing his will? Are we walking in his honor? Are we walking in his will? Right? So that's the first part of this. Now in the second part, Joshua falls to his face, and it says, Joshua fell on his face to the earth and worshipped and said to this man, what does my Lord say to his servant? Falling to his face and worshipping to this man, the commander of the Lord's army, Joshua has left all ego and pride that we often as humans lead with in our action and decision making. He's left it to the side, and he has humbled himself before God. He has realized that we are called to join God's plan. We are not here to ask God to bless our plans, right? We often ask God and we sit in prayer and go, Lord, please bless this plan. No, pray to God and ask him, Lord, help me understand if I'm walking in your will. Often God's will and his plan for you will look like it's stretching you, right? It'll be challenges. It'll be opportunities and situations to make your character better. He will correct your inner posture. He'll make you more humble. He'll put you in situations to help other people learn, help them physically, whatever it is, right? That's often God's will and how it looks. Our will and our plans often look selfish, just for selfish desires, personal success without helping any other people. It will be hiding from situations that we're fearful from. We will hide, as humans, we will hide from situations that's going to stretch us, make us better. That's kind of how you get a gauge on if you're walking in God's will or not. But by worshiping God right before he attacks Jericho city, God is calling him to correct his inner posture. And Joshua is asking, Lord, what are you saying to me? So before you step into something, and this is my second point, before you step into something, ask God, God, what are you calling me for? God, let me hear your voice. God, let me hear your purpose. Decloud my mind, Lord. Fill me with your will instead of my own thoughts. Now, in the next part of this, the third part of this, is that Joshua is asked, it says, take your sandal off your foot, for the place where you stand is holy. Right? What this sandal represents is God correcting Joshua's posture. He is turning action into awareness. Joshua is preparing. He's ready. He's at the walls of Jericho, this city that he's about to attack. And God wants to correct his inner posture. He turns action, what he's actually doing, what he's about to do, into awareness. Often we jump into things, right? And we're not really aware of what we're actually doing. We're just leading with just our own thoughts, action, action, action. And we're not aware of the consequences, if this aligned with God's will, if this is a good thing, is this going to make us better? Or is this just going to invite evil? Is this going to invite Satan in? Is this just selfish desires, right? So Joshua is now aware. Joshua is now in worship. But God also says this is holy ground. Just as Moses commanded just as God commanded to Moses at the burning bush, God will meet you wherever you are. Anywhere God is holy ground, right? God will meet you at your workplace, at school, at training. He will constantly meet you where you need to be aligned. Where God feels my son, my child is going off track, God will meet you. He will meet you on holy ground, your own turf, and he will come as prayer. He will come as you needing to align yourself. Hang on a minute. I've gone a bit off track. I'm not following God's will. Let me get back into prayer. Let me ask God, look, God, Lord, please bless me with your knowledge. Bless me with what you understand for my will, right? Not my understanding, his understanding. What do you want me to do next, Lord? Help me to understand your will better. Help me to walk in your path better. So from this chapter, chapter 5 in Joshua, the things I took away from this is that often we try and fight our own battles with our own strength, right? We wake up for the day and we start the day with worrying. First of all, start it with worship, start it with prayer. Talk to God, understand your plan for the day. Now he's not going to talk to you directly, but you're going to be submitting to God straight away. This is a sign that you are trying to walk in God's will, and it'll make it much easier to do so. To start your day with worship and not worrying, but also don't fight things with your own strength. Start with prayer before you plan things. Before Joshua attacked the city, he prayed, he was called to worship, called to submit. So this is how we should do it. This serves as a brilliant example, and I loved it when I was reading it. As we should start with worship before planning something big in our lives, life-changing perhaps. Start with worship. And it also says that surrender isn't weakness, right? Joshua, the leader of the Israelites, right? And he is worshiping. This is not weakness. This is a call to just divine strength. Before God gives us our big breakthrough, right? The thing that we've been praying for, whether it be in a sport or we want A-level grades, right? If you're doing GCSEs or whatever it is, and you're wanting really good grades, right? Before we have that breakthrough, God will correct our inner posture. He will correct our character, our humility. He will take away ego and pride. He will challenge us. He will stretch us, right? If you're going through that season in your life, just know that a breakthrough is coming. God is working on you, right? He's calling you to submit to his will, and he is preparing you to receive this beautiful thing and this gift that he's giving you, whatever it may be. It might be simple, it may be complex, big or small. Whatever it is, God will bless you. And right before he does, he will challenge you the most. So understand and ask yourselves, what is God telling me? And when you're asking yourself that often comes before major breakthroughs in your life. Asking yourself, what is God telling me? The only way to know is to submit to him. Read in your word, read the Bible, pray to God all the time. Talk to him. Talk to him about the emotions that you're feeling, right? This constant communication will help you understand if you're truly walking in his path. I'll use a quick example is that I've been a swimmer my whole life, right? And it's quite a selfish sport, right? It's just all about you. Now, making these videos and being in my word a lot more, talking to you guys, I have never felt more on his path, more on his will, because it stretches me, it stretches my knowledge. I get to help you guys. If you don't have great understanding of the Bible or you're just beginning like me, I'm helping you guys. I'm acting of service. I'm merely a vessel to the Lord's word and I'm spreading it to you. And so it feels, I've never felt more along his will, walking in his path. And it feels great, I must admit. When you truly know you're walking in his path, it feels great. And I went through a big period of struggle, confusion, probably about 2 months ago, really leading up to this. And I was like, Lord, nothing feels right. I couldn't make my mind up. But this, making videos, reading his word, spreading it, and spreading what I'm learning has never felt more aligned with his will. In summary, submit before anything big. Submit to God, pray to him, understand, God, are we still walking in the same plan? Is my plan, am I just asking you to bless my plan, right? Because that's not how we want to do it. We want to make sure we're walking in his plan. So be patient, pray to him, try and understand your will better. Listen to your emotions. Listen to what are you doing at the moment? What is it telling you? What feedback are you getting? Is it just negativity? Are you feeling dull inside, empty inside? Because if you are feeling empty inside, I can tell you now you are not walking in God's will. Okay? So I would suggest read this chapter. It's brilliant. I love it. Be like Joshua before, and Joshua does successfully take the city of Jericho, right? And I think it serves as a good example. Be like Joshua. Before you receive anything big, or you are going through a period in your life that's challenging, always reconnect with God. Always talk to God. Understand His will for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. God bless and amen.